Hello everybody, welcome back to OneRoomOver Gaming. Okay, today I have decided that I am going to play I'm on Observation Duty 5. I just thought that this might make a nice addition to my life of YouTube. So, this game's been out a hot minute, but I don't care. I want to play it, so I'm going to. That's all there is to it. So let's play, starting with this level, school. Now, I will let this read out one time in case, yes, a haunted school. In case this is anyone's first time with observation duty, there you go. I will let the instructions play out one time. I doubt there's anybody out there who hasn't seen this game. There's an apple. 1, 2, 3, 4. One chair up front. Lunchbox, papers. Okay. I doubt there's anybody in the world who has not seen this game, but, you know, I'm just going to keep going because 2 water bottles and a lunch bag. 5 computers per, 5 chairs. That's a interesting painting. So essentially what this is saying is that Anomalies, painting of an up-close of a cop, 2 things, 3 chairs, a couch, the still from Psycho, a clock, a fan, a computer, 2 chairs, 3 chairs. Anyway, 4 balls, a volleyball net, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, running, swimming, golfing, stretching, biking, weights. Essentially, things in here can change at any given time. And any given thing. 2 soaps, 3 mirrors, remember to wash your hands, trash, toilet paper. So at any given time, anything can change. An object can disappear, an object can just move. What do we got going on in here? It's painting, a door. Got some stuff down at the end there. We got lockers, water, some stuff on top of the lockers. So yeah, anything can change. A painting can change, an object can disappear, a person can appear, an object can move, and it's my job to try, as a observer of the paranormal, to detect anything that might be different from when the game started. Now, for those of you who are familiar with this game, that's all very straightforward. Is that TV different? Let's call TV. So here's all my anomalies, and here's all my locations. And then you just report the anomaly in the location. And if you get it right, great. And if you don't, that's okay. So I don't know what was different about that TV, but something was different about that TV. So you're essentially just looking for differences. It's spooky, spot the difference. However, in some versions, is something missing here? I don't know. Something could be missing from over here, but I don't think anything actually is. In some versions of this game, though, on Observation Duty 5, you have there's a different way of reporting. So at certain game modes where you have your reports that look like this, you have to pick the room and the type of anomaly. In other levels in this game, you don't have to pick the type of anomaly, you just have to pick the room the anomaly's in. But the downside to that one is that you only have 3 strikes. See here, I can report object disappearance in classroom 2, and if nothing's different, nothing happens. It just tells me there's nothing different. Did that just happen? I think we just got a TV monitor anomaly in classroom 2. That seems to have just changed. Also, if you have too many anomalies active at any given time... Okay, nothing changed. Great. I'm an idiot. If too many anomalies become active, you lose. You just lose. So it's important to find and report them as fast as possible. So we got object movement in the toilet. Could call it the bathroom, but no. That trash can's doing a dance for me. So we've had 2 anomalies so far in the first hour, which means I'm probably a little behind, because I suspect about 4 anomalies an hour. I think that lunch has always been there. Make sure the chairs, everything looks fine in here. This hallway is going to be my biggest issue, I can tell. I have a problem with determining differences in long corridors, I've discovered with myself. Lunch, waters, all these paintings look right. Everything, I think everything in here is fine. Everybody's got a chair. So yeah, I mean, that's really just the crux of it. I just go around looking for anything that might be different. Missing, moving, has changed size, has changed shape. You know, just whatever. Whatever it is, I have to find it. Alright, that sound means it's 1 o'clock. This is a pretty fun game to play. I'm going to report something in the corridor. Oh god, I don't know what. Let's just try object movement. Maybe something moved. Maybe something disappeared. Maybe that painting's different. I don't know. That is the dangerous part of this game, though. If you don't know that anything's different, you can guess. But I don't recommend it. Because if you guess, even if you get something but you don't know what it was, you kind of end up in a little bit of a pickle. Because you don't know what changed. Did something move in here? This seems like it's always been the same. We're going to get a report. That changed. That is a picture anomaly in the toilet. Send it. Oh, I unclicked toilet. My bad. That is different. That says don't marry this woman? I don't know what the hell that says. It didn't say wash your hands. I know it didn't say wash your hands, because that's what it normally says. That was a sneaky one. Okay. I think we're good. Let's try picture anomaly in the corridor, just because maybe one of these paintings is different than what it was. That would be really easy to spot if it changes back. Nope. Everything's fine in the corridor. Everything's great in the corridor. Why wouldn't it be? Maybe I'm just silly. Okay. Everything in here still looks good. 3 chairs, 1 couch. I think we're good here. Nothing of the paintings have changed. Those people are still sporting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, everything good in here. Maybe we'll just go back to the toilet. Seems that everything is happening here, so... I think we have an extra object in Classroom 1. I'm not sure if it's extra object or object movement. So we're going to try extra first. That chair maybe just needs to be parked in that desk. So it's not extra, so I'm gonna actually call it object movement. I know something's different, though, because that chair is not like that. They're either tucked into the desks or on top of the desks. So... okay. That is a great anomaly. We're at 4 anomalies, and we're almost at 130. That feels really good. Everything still looks exactly to me as it did in the hallway, so we're going to... maybe we try extra object in the corridor. There could be an extra object. Maybe that ball's not supposed to be there. I don't know. That's the other thing, too, is if you don't... you have only a limited time to look at every room in the game. Did a picture change in here? You only have so much time to look at every room. You can stay in one room and really try and memorize it, but something could change in the other rooms without you knowing about it. And that, too, is a difficulty. There's a chair missing in here. There's an object disappearance. We're supposed to have 3 chairs. What is this, the office? We had 3 chairs. We had 1, 2, and a third one here, and that one disappeared. Also, I've been, this is not my first time playing this game. This is my first time playing this game for my channel, and it feels like something's missing here, but I don't think anything actually is. This is the first time I played it for my YouTube channel, and this was actually the first level I ever played. I played this level on Twitch, and I'm pretty lucky because, on Twitch I had some people who came in to watch me play who actually ended up being very good at spotting a lot of the differences in the game. So I had some help. The difference there is that on YouTube, you are alone. It is me all by myself. No one's coming to save me. I can only get hurt here. And maybe there's an extra object in here. Let's try extra object. I feel like there were like these things. I don't know if they're just like books or grates. It felt like there's something. Yeah, that there was only one thing. I don't know what those are, what those objects are, but there were more of them than I remember. But what I was trying to say is, even though I've played this level before, it was a while ago, and oh shit, this is definitely something going on here. We got an abyss presence, and I've also seen people play the predecessors to these games, so I'm pretty familiar with like what kind of anomalies are what. Made it to 2 o'clock. I really don't want to die, is what I'm getting at. But I've played it took me a while. It's been a while since I've played this level, so it's not like I have a full memory of all the things that can go wrong. So I still do have to pay attention. It's just that I have... That's a different picture. I have enough of a... I've seen this classroom I've seen this map a couple times. There are a few other maps in this game that I'm a lot less familiar with. In fact, most of them. And surprisingly enough, you'd think the one where you only have to report the room with the issue would be easier, but it's actually harder because I think because you don't have to spot what the issue is, you don't have to declare what it is, you only have to declare the room. They really make those maps a lot bigger, and maybe we'll play one of those after this. What I could do is I could just do a video per each. Is it brighter in here? Let's report a light anomaly in the gym. I don't think... Is light anomaly a thing? It is. I don't actually know if it's brighter in here, but it feels like it could be a little brighter in here. Those lights might be a little brighter. That's a I don't like those kinds of anomalies. Nope, we're good. We're good in there. Okay. Still 2 soaps, 3 sinks. The toilet paper's there. The urinals are there. And sometimes the things that change can be a little, very, very subtle. They can be really subtle. I'm just going to throw down. Since I can't get punished for it, they can't hurt me. Can't hurt me to guess. The only way it can hurt me is if I get it right and I don't know why I got it right. I feel like something needs to happen, though, because I feel like it's been too long. Now that is definitely it. I told you. Look it, I said, if it wasn't different before, it's definitely different now. That's bright as hell over there. Well, the good news is we caught it. It was just a minute before we got it. Right, something happened. Sometimes they're really small changes. Like that apple could disappear, or something like one of these chairs could move, Little disappearances, little things change. But, for real this time. The corridor, I think there's supposed to be a bench or something here. Because I remember that ball, but I feel like there's something here under this painting or something. Right? Yeah, because I remember, this draws my eye to the soccer ball on the floor, so hell yeah, we got one. 2 in the corridor. Everything's happened. Nothing's happened in here so far, I don't think, actually, though. But every time I report a disappearance, that's good. That means I live a little longer. Everybody up there is still doing what? We got all our basketball hoops. We sure do. We got the balls on the floor. We got the parallel bars. Sometimes the things that can happen here are kind of startling, though. Sometimes they're really little. Sometimes they're, kind of horrifying. Did this floor change? Let's call other to the corridor. Something feels different in here. I think the floor changed. Right? It did. That was a good one. The only reason that I could tell that something was different was it felt like the color was wrong. And I just kind of guessed at what it might be. Everything, I think we're good in here. All the laptops, all the chairs. Alright, fine. Yeah, so when you get an intruder or something like that, that can be mildly horrifying because It's so quiet in here. That's one of the. I think that's one of the things about this game is it kind of bumps up the dread. Something feels like it might be different in here, but I don't know that it actually is. We're gonna just call down other. It's just like the color feels weird in here, too. No, no other found in toilet. That's fine. We've reported a couple. I'm gonna try extra object in here, just because nothing really has happened in class. I don't know if anything. We've had one object movement in here so far, and other than that, all right, nothing extra in here. So that is a good clue to let me know that everything that was in there is fine to be in there. Great. Moving right along. Let's try another in here. Is the floor different in here? I'll guess the floor different in every room that I go into. 3 o'clock! Halfway there. We only have to make it till 6. Okay, something was other. It was the floor tiles. They were just smaller. Those tiles were smaller. They're usually big tiles. Well, that's a nice obvious painting anomaly, picture anomaly in the office. I always am thankful for the really big ones, especially if it's been a while since you've reported, because the longer you go without reporting, even if it's only about, like, if you can go 5 seconds without reporting something, it just feels like a world. It feels like you've gone too long. This game amps up your paranoia so hard on that front. You really need, you feel like just you need to constantly be reporting something. It just really feels like always needs, like if you don't report something every 4 seconds, you feel like you're gonna die. It's very uncomfortable. All right, but we've had a few reports in the last couple minutes, so we're good. We're good. Everything looks right in here. This is not. I like this school because it doesn't feel overly large to me. Although I could have something happen. I could go for a little bit, shake it up a little bit. You know, I could go for a little bit of something right now. Maybe something's missing in here. I feel like something might be... Oh, wait, maybe something moved. Maybe those... I don't know if those are always like that. Let's try object movement. I feel like those bookshelves were not like this. I think they were all together. Right? No? So we did I did disappearance. Maybe... Oh, I know. Maybe it's extra object. I just feel like that wasn't there. I feel like one of these is... No. Wow. Nothing. Okay. Well, we got us a light anomaly in the corridor. That's phenomenal. So, if you're unfamiliar with this game, if you have like 3 anomalies active at any given time, you will get a warning telling you that you have too many anomalies active, which is something I always try to not have happen, because if you have too many anomalies active, that means you're getting really damn close. Getting really damn close to dying. Oh, extra object, I think. I think that would consider extra object. There is a fire hydrant in the trash can. But yeah, I always, when I play this game, my whole entire goal is to never even get that warning that says too many anomalies are active. There, it went away. Just like that. I never want to have too many anomalies active because I don't want to die. The longer you go without getting that report, the better you're doing, in my opinion. Especially when you're all on your own. Alright, what do we got? Oh, we're missing a laptop. We are absolutely missing a laptop, Classroom 2. Finally something. Actually, lots of things have been happening in Classroom 2. It's Classroom 1 that's been pretty quiet. I think we've only had one anomaly in there that I've noticed. Got that laptop back. Great. Wonderful. Feeling good about it. Okay. Those people, I expect them to change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls. Volleyball net. Soccer. We're good. We're good in here. Toilet. Always looking for the little things to change, you know? Always looking for those tiny tater tot changes. Oh, really? We're going to call that distortion in the corridor. That camera is not acting right. It's distorting the image. Well, I gotta say, we've almost made it to 4 o'clock in this game. Haven't had one alert about anything wrong. I think we might... You know, I'm not going to curse this. I'm not going to curse this because it's right when I think that I'm doing a good job. That's when we get in trouble. I cannot just be consigning myself to winning right off the bat, because that's when it comes for you. That's when you lose. Let's try. I don't think we've got a picture anomaly in here. Well, we could try it. That could be a different picture. Some of the pictures are so boring that you can't really... unless they change drastically. Nothing's happening in here. Classroom 1's just really chill. Oh! We got a picture anomaly in Classroom 2, though. That's not the right picture. Equally as off-putting, but not the right picture. Just got our lunch. Still got our 2 bottles of water. That's the right. It's like a potato. Like a picture of a potato with an eye. Alright, we're good in here. We're good in there. Those people look like they know... like they're doing everything. Yep. Thought something might be missing in here, but I feel like no. Maybe not. Alright, wash your hands. Okay, bathroom's normal. Gotta love it. Just making sure all the chairs that are there. All the chairs are there. Wait. Did that move? Let's try object movement. I'm really just trying to get anything I can out of Classroom 1, because I do not want to die. It is 4:10. Nothing moved. Nothing moved! It's the most boring classroom in history. Alright. How are we feeling? I'm sure there's more stuff going on than I'm picking up. There's probably a lot. There's got to be at least one anomaly that I have not reported. There's no way that I've caught all of them. And I'm doing pretty good, you know? When I get to... Oh, object disappearance. We lost the soap. We lost the soap in the toilet. Even if there's 2 active anomalies right now that I just cannot see, as long as I can... Oh, see? That's what I was just saying. That shouldn't count. Okay, so we've got 2 active anomalies, and I don't know what they are. I just got rid of one of them. I just got rid of one of them. So we should be at 2 right now, but here's the deal. Let's try, and I don't know if that monitor's always been on. I will report anything. We're gonna have to start sending stuff like ASAP because I couldn't keep it. That getting rid of that one anomaly, if I can keep it under a certain amount of anomalies, that's great. But if I can't, we're in trouble. So something's got... What is it? Oh, there's an object that's missing in here. I know this to be certain. I'm not... There's a lunch bag that's missing. There's supposed to be a lunch bag on that table. So we got rid of the... We had 3 anomalies active, but we were in the middle of reporting it. One of them when we got the alert, which means that we got that one taken care of. However, we just took care of another one, but something else could be active without me knowing about it right now. So I've got to be like, duh! That scared the hell out of me, but I'll take it. The obvious ones, especially when you're in trouble, you appreciate them, even when they jump out at you. Thank you, door. Okay, so we've reported 3 anomalies in pretty quick succession. We're going to keep our eyes peeled for anything else, though, because, as I said, let's just, you know what, for fun, we're going to say extra object in the gym. I don't think anything in here is extra, but what if it was? So I think we're okay for right now. We're at 4:30, but we've had the alert. We've had the warning, which I did not want. I did not want that warning. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to say object movement in corridor. Just for shits and giggles. See if I don't think anything actually changed in here, though. Nothing changed. And I don't think anything changed in here. Everything looks fine in here. Let's go find... Something's got to be wrong. I will not die. If I get all the way this far into this episode and die, I'm going to be really mad at me. At myself, everybody. Wait. We got Classroom 1, corridor, classroom 2, office, gym, toilet. Are we missing anything? Nope, I guess not. Sometimes you can lose a camera. Sometimes you can absolutely... extra object, classroom 1. Why not? I'll keep looking. I will absolutely keep looking. Oh, I found one. I found one for real. Classroom 2. We got an anomaly. There's a lady. She looks a little spooky on that laptop there. I get to this point where I get nervous if I've gotten the alert that says that I've had too many anomalies active, because I bet that looks like an anomaly too. I think we just got 2 anomalies, monitor anomalies in a row, which is really lucky because this was on, but it didn't have that little picture, right? Okay, so we just took it back down. We just took it back down. I'm getting really frantic because I do not want to lose. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to lose. Oh, we made it to 5 o'clock. All we got to do is make it 1 more hour. 1 more hour and we live and I don't die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to make it to the end. Especially, we've made it so far. We've made it so far. I gotta pay attention to fans and stuff. Maybe, is something missing? Oh, okay. Nope, it's okay. Let's stay calm. I'm just gonna stay calm. Alright. I think we're okay for right now. I think everything's calm for right now. Right? Alright, let me just be calm about things. If I can't find anything, though, I'm gonna get nervous. I'm getting ready to get nervous. Nothing looks different. Oh, okay. We have... Oh, shit. I just figured it out, too. The camera for Classroom 1. I was missing Classroom 1. That was the camera for one of the rooms can go away, and the camera for one of the rooms can disappear, and you have to keep on top of that. And I just noticed it, and I was going to report it, and I had too many anomalies active. So there was some stuff going on in there that I couldn't even see. I had at least four anomalies became active, which means that there was 3 anomalies that I just completely walked past. So that sucks. All right. So, with that, guess I have to do the school again, but I can't do this episode because it takes about 25 minutes to do a night, if you can do it perfectly. So, gonna have to try again. So, thank you guys for coming back to OneRoomOver Gaming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I got to do the school again. I'll do it all until I get it right? Thank you guys for coming back to OneRoomOver Gaming. Thank you for watching. Until next time, you guys know where I will be. I will be right here, OneRoomOver, playing games for you guys. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.